What's up? Yours truly, Joe Perry, the architect, again. Part two of our interview with Miss Phylicia Phillips. She has, what's it called? It's the coolest name. Figi Marie. Figi Marie's. However, it was a journey to get there. So we were talking, and the bottom line was that you came back home after having bought into the plan, because that's really what it is. You bought into the plan.
Right.
You got the grades, you did everything you were supposed to do, and it didn't yield the American dream results.
Right.
Okay? And so you came back home, and what changed about you? I mean, is there anything that changed? Is there...
I want to say, I think the time that I spent in California going through all the interviews, in that time, to pretty much keep myself busy, because, I mean, for anybody who goes on interviews and gets all these Dear John letters and rejections,
Sure.
it's demoralizing.
And it causes anxiety and depression.
Yes, anxiety and depression.
Go ahead.
So to pretty much counter that, I made sure, like, the only thing that I could afford was going to Planet Fitness every day. So that's exactly, like, that's where that started for me as far as my fitness journey, as far as taking it seriously.
Right.
So from me going to the gym every day, trying to keep that morale high, releasing those happy endorphins, so I don't get depressed from all the rejection.
Right. That didn't have an impact, I can't tell. Go ahead.
So it was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym, try to get this workout, try to keep myself busy.
Right.
And while I was there, that's where I decided to, see if I could find some. I ran into a lot of get rich quick schemes,
Right.
trying to find a way to make any type of money. So I decided to look into travel blogging. So I created a website, and it was called Figi Marie's.
Nice.
Now, when I first started it, I was like, okay, how can I be a travel blogger? I'm broke, no job. I can't travel anywhere. So from there, I kind of stalled on that, I guess, perspective of the website, and I decided to revamp it a little bit. And that's when I ended up coming back home here in Kansas City. And once I got here, I pretty much just buckled down on, I continued with my workouts. Went to Planet Fitness every single day, cheapest membership, so
Sure.
that's
A
all
lot
I
of
could
people
do.
start at Planet Fitness. I mean, I'm
Right,
not upping
right.
them or downing them or anything else, but the bottom line is you run into a lot of people that go through this cycle in life. And as a personal trainer, you're having my history, I know, I've seen it.
Right.
And they reach this point where it's, well, I got to get in shape before I get in shape.
Right,
I gotta
yeah.
get in shape before I come to you as a personal
Levels to
trainer.
it.
I got to get in shape before I come to Title Boxing. Shameless self-promotion. Tuesday nights, 6:30. See you, boy. Joe the Architect Perry. When do you teach?
Monday mornings and Tuesdays mornings at 5:30 and 6 a.m.
Oh, but wait, I can do that because I run this. All right, so not Title. I run this show. So at the end of the day, yeah, a lot of people get there. And I want to say that as a matter of encouragement, because no matter where you start somewhere.
Right, exactly.
And so you started somewhere and you ended up here at Title Boxing. Were you happy about your physical condition? Did it have some physical effects?
When I originally got here, I was not, I'll admit, I wasn't extremely happy with where I was physically, because the biggest thing for me, while I was going to the gym pretty much every day, my eating habits were
Garbage.
Garbage. So I would legit put in 3-4 hours at the gym every day.
Right.
And I saw, it was a little, I lost just a little weight.
But you kept putting the bad stuff in.
Right, kept putting the bad stuff in, so my body was just like, okay, you want to put
You
on
want
the
to play
bad
this
stuff
game? Let's get on the hamster wheel.
Exactly.
We ain't going nowhere.
So it just got to the point where I'm like, you know what, I gotta switch something up. So I started getting into meal prepping, started off with just meal prepping for myself, maybe about 5 to 10 meals a week.
Right.
And then I would take them to work with me, just so I can make sure to have that discipline. And it takes a lot of discipline, meal prepping and just eating clean and healthy, it takes a lot of discipline. So from there,
So keep it simple.
Yeah.
The more simple you can keep it for the staples that you need in your life, the things that you enjoy, that makes the difficulty and the dedication, it makes it move a little easier. And I can say that because when I decided to get back into fighting, I was working at a collections place. I lived 2 miles away from the collections place. I decided that I was going to change, and I couldn't get my workouts in because of the time. So I would wake up, I would put on my running clothes, I would take all of my work clothes, fold them up, put them in my bag. I would make a salad. I would make my sandwich.
Yeah.
I would put it in the back of my deal, and I would run 2 miles to work down the straight line every day. Once I got there, I'd go in, I'd dry off and everything, I'd get my little breakfast, but it started to give me this feeling like, yo, I walk in and I got endorphins going, I'm ready to take on the world, and ain't none of y'all sleepy-eyed individuals look like I do when I walk in here.
I'm on the next step already.
Keep jacking. And so, yeah, I get it. It takes a lot of preparation, but I guess what I'm saying is it's really worth it.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And so, at the end of the day, you started meal prepping and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
How did you end up here?
I ended up here, actually, what it was is that when I started working my full-time job when I first got back here, I started off looking for different boxing gyms because I got a little taste of kickboxing at I Love Kickboxing.
Mm-hmm.
I started at I Love Kickboxing.
They're out of business now. Go ahead.
Actually, yeah, 101 35th. I started at that one. I went and took my first free class there just to check it out, and then I was supposed to go back for the second one. I decided not to and came to this one the day after, and I forgot. I had Jordan. Jordan's one of the trainers here still. She was the first class that I took here, and that night I signed up for membership. Boom.
No questions.
It was no questions.
Rest is history.
Rest is history.
All right. Yours truly, Joe Perry, the architect. I got Miss Phylicia Phillips from Figi Marie at FigiMarie.com.
FigiMaries.com.
FigiMaries with an S.com. When we come back, we're going to talk about our meal prep service and the things that she found were most important as far as being a young entrepreneur in this market who is fed up with the hamster wheel and decided to really grab her slice of the American pie. Be back in a minute.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.